since we haven't seen any of the other Fast and Furious films, we figured it'd be a good idea to maybe speculate, do a little speculation on what got these characters to this moment. In the previous installments of the Fast and Furious movies, what I think happens, because I know Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is in them, but I could not fucking tell you, even though I saw the 8th movie, what relation he has to anybody. So what I think is that, what's the name of the guy that runs the wrestling store? The big guy. You know what I'm talking about.
The guy.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The
Not
guy.
at all.
He runs the wrestling show. He runs the whole thing.
Jerry Stiller.
No. Who runs wrestling?
Ric Flair?
Vince McMahon.
Oh.
Vince McMahon, who runs wrestling, went on down to the old AutoZone and said, this is the first movie. He said, guys, Vin Diesel worked at AutoZone. I'm recruiting you guys. You're going to be in my race car syndicate. This is the plot of the movie, I'm guessing. He says, all right, we're going to get up there. We're going to start racing these cars. Vin Diesel steals some cars, does a little grifting for Vince McMahon. So all of a sudden, Vince McMahon is like, oh, you crossed me. Whatever happens, he crosses Vince McMahon.
That sounds like something that would lead them to the 9th installment.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So somewhere in the middle, I know there's this a movie called Tokyo Drift. So at some point in there, Vince McMahon ends up double betraying Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel grabs out his power glove. Not the Nintendo Power Glove. Well, sure. He starts beating the absolute dog shit out of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, bloody pulp, dead on the fucking ground, DOA, dead on arrival. Vin Diesel takes off his turtleneck, looks up into the camera, and with his gravelly one-toned voice, he says, family. Now listen, here's the second movie. Vince McMahon isn't fucking dead.
Wow.
Vince McMahon comes back from the fucking dead as a cyborg,
Wow.
murders everybody. Fucking everybody. Vin Diesel, everyone.
Is that how Paul Walker died?
No, he died in real life in a race car accident. It was a tragedy. I completely forgot Paul Walker was in these movies. Let me go back to the first movie. Paul Walker. Now we're on to the 4th movie. Vin Diesel and what's that one guy that choked his family to death? Chris Benoit.
Yes.
Chris Benoit and Vin Diesel merge together. Not physically, but as a unit. In the 3rd movie, wait, which one am I on?
You skipped 3rd and went straight to 4th.
In the 4th movie, Chris Benoit, who murdered his family, and Vin Diesel merge as a unit, fight Vince McMahon, who has been resurrected as a cyborg, as I aforementionedly mentioned. This is where it gets a little complicated. Vin Diesel isn't really Vin Diesel. What he is actually is a member of an autoerotic asphyxiation unit called Sigma 12. Sigma 12 has sent out a fleet of these fucking robot Vin Diesels to work for Vince McMahon to kill Chris Benoit, who murdered his family, and fight in the robot apocalypse, which Vince McMahon is trying to create to usurp the throne of King James.
That would explain a lot in this movie, actually.
Right?
That's why they went to space.
Well, let me talk to you about space. So, in the 5th movie, so the 4th movie ends with Vince McMahon nude. The 5th movie, the big thing with the 5th movie is about family. Vince McMahon has raised his army of robot Vin Diesels in Sigma 12, the autoerotic asphyxiation syndicate, to fight and murder Chris Benoit, who brutally, I can't stress that, he brutally murdered his family in real life. Some people say that he didn't, but he did. There's like a fucking conspiracy theory going around that Chris Benoit didn't murder his family, that somebody came in and killed his family and framed him for it. That's horse shit. Right. He got hit in the head so many times, he's a violent psychopath, and he killed himself like a coward. So the 6th movie is the first movie featuring The Rock. As I've established earlier, there's a fleet of Yetis, all led by Ludacris. Listen,
Is that how The Rock died?
he's not
in this movie.
He didn't die.
Just tell me about
Ludacris has an army of Yetis.
What?
Artificially created Yetis, abominable snowmen. Vin Diesel, you know what he does? He looks into the camera when he is about to punch Ludacris. This is Cyborg Vin Diesel. And he says, family. And then he just fucking decks Ludacris's lights out. Absolutely fucking decks him.
I gotta see this.
It's the sixth one. So let me tell you about the seventh and eighth one. It's the same movie. Whole thing's in Mandarin. Don't know why that was made, a decision that was made. It probably had something to do with the fact that I got it on bootleg. But the overall plot of the movies, it's literally the same movie. I'm not even saying that as like an asshole.
Cyborgs, Yetis, the 9 yards. All of them.
Chris Kattan in a monkey suit comes in, arms swinging,
He would.
knocks Ludacris on his ass.
Damn.
Everybody in the theater laughs. So the Fast and Furious 8th installment, we've got three huge factors here that really change the way the game's being played.
Okay.
The first element, we've got snow. This is one thing that the Fast and Furious guys have not dealt with so far. These boys are driving on ice in the 8th movie.
Shit. Ice road truckers, here we come.
Exactly. Now let me tell you, Ben, they do a damn fine job driving in that ice. It's almost like they never had to even learn how to do it. It's like driving on a road.
Dude, they got chains on their wheels?
Two other elements. I said ice is the first element. Right?
Ice. We got ice.
We got ice. Second element, family. We got family. So let me tell you what I actually remember from the 8th movie, like legitimately. I know Kurt Russell is in it. Oh, I remember this. Kurt Russell, this is for real. Kurt Russell puts The Rock in jail. And The Rock is in jail, and he's lifting weights, and he punches everybody in the fucking face and escapes from prison. He was also a cop. I think at some point Jason Statham almost dies. Oh, the Yetis. So every single Yeti gets syphilis and dies. It's a throwaway line in the beginning of the movie.
What?
Oh, all the Yetis died of syphilis.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. To get to this point, one thing that I've taken from all these movies is family.
And also that pretty much every year in their lives, there will be some sort of MacGuffin born and terminated
Yeah.
within a feature-length time period.
Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, shit!